Check, check, check. 1, 2. What up? What up? What up? What's going on? What up, peeps? Oof. I'm not wearing black. This is different. I'm not wearing black. Bruh. My beard. Getting rough, man. I'm looking rough. I didn't retie my hair. Look, I'm looking like a mess right now. But what's up, peeps? We are back for some more Pokemon Champions. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna go back into ranked doubles. I think we had a little bit of a win streak. Happening. All I know is Scovillain is a menace. That's all I know. Scovillain is a straight up menace. But yeah, we're gonna jump back into it with that Scovillain team. Actually, I was actually having fun with that a little bit, so we're gonna see if we can continue to wreak havoc with Scovillain. Mr. Bappers. Mr. Bappers over here. But first, we'll jump into our regular recruiting. See if we can get some cool mons here. So let's collect our stuff. Let's see what we can recruit. I'm not trying to spend too many VP or like friend, whatever they're called. Anyway, we get a freebie one. Let's use our freebie. See what we get. Freebie number 1. Actually, it's our only freebie. All right, we got Lucario, Avalugg, Gourgeist, Rotom. Is that a shiny? No. Dedenne, Ditto, Pinsir, Delphox, Whimsicott, Stunfisk. Welp, not what I'm looking for. Nothing that I'm looking for, honestly. Dene? Getting the Delphox would actually be nice. Because I don't have a Delphox currently, and Delphox does get a Mega Evolution. Although, can you buy the Mega Evolution straight up from the shop, or is that one of the things you have to import? I've been getting unlucky on VGC. Yo, what's up, King? Have you? Well, we're gonna jump into some VGC and import from ZA. That's the only way you can get it. Yo, King Token, thank you for the follow. Thank you for flying with Raven. I appreciate you. That alert is not centered. I'm moving that right now, and I'm making it bigger because that was a hot mess. Yo, thanks for that follow, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, VGC is fun. It's enraging, fun, and all at the same time. Yeah, so Delphox, you can only get the Mega Evolution from the import. That sucks. I wish I hope that becomes a purchasable from the store one day. But I don't have a Delphox currently, so we'll just go ahead and pick up the Delphox and get that done. I'm going to recruit it, trial recruit for now. When I go to build a team, obviously around the Delphox, I'll go ahead and permanently recruit, but I'm not looking to build one right this second, so we'll skip that. I don't like going under 200 quick coupons, but I guess I'll do one. You have to import Delphox, Chestnut, and Greninja. So I did do the Greninja. Wait, maybe I did do them. I don't know. The Staraptor. I see Staraptor and I automatically know that's what I'm getting. I think I might just permanent recruit because I know I'm going to be using Staraptor. Dude. Staraptor, man. That's a great pull off the trial of the recruits. You know what, King? You're making me double think. Maybe I do have the items already. I know I have the Greninja one. I have the Greninja Knight, Chestnut Tight. Yeah, that sounds weird. I don't have. I'm missing the Delphoxonite. I have the Chestnut and the Greninja. I don't have the Chestnut one, so I gotta take time to do that. That's fine. I'll do that at some point. But thank you for the heads up. I couldn't remember. So we're gonna do that at some point. All right, we're gonna get back into our bot. Hello, bot. You're about to get banned, bot. Yeah, thanks. Get out of here, bot. Yeah, we're gonna go back into our Mega Scovillain team here. Yeah, we're gonna jump into some VGC. Let's get into it. Oh, look. So I should get enough to get me up to 200 again. And a teammate ticket. I'll take that. Take those. Alright, we're just gonna jump right in. I did a bunch of recruiting the other night. So I don't need to go crazy recruiting right now. I got my team that I'm kind of working on right now, this Scovillain team. So I don't know if I left off on a little bit of a winning streak. I thought it would say somewhere if I was on a winning streak. This is not the team I'm looking to use. Alright, we're gonna get into it with this. This team's been fun, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just go. I'm not even gonna mess around with it. I'm not even gonna tweak it. I'll tweak it after. If I go on like a little bit of a losing streak, I'll tweak it then. Heliolisk. T. Metagross, Arcanine, Grimmsnarl, and the Fighting Dragon, Como-o. Alright. So I'm not gonna go rain mode. That Como-o is probably gonna come and it's gonna mess up my Archelon. So I am gonna skip out on the rain mode with the Archelon and Pelipper. So we're gonna go the Scovillain, Sableye, Basculegion, and Cleaver, with our opening being Sableye and Cleaver, and then the other two in the back. So let's see how it goes. Yeah, too many threats on the Archelon. Too many threats. See, there's a Komao. Now, I don't know if there's any gimmicks with the Heliolisk and Komao right now. I don't know if there's like a gimmick with coaching or something. Yeah, there's a reflect, so this is not going to kill unless I get a crit. We'll get our reflect up. All right, we'll get the that's fine. This Komao is at a -2 defense. That's decent. I did quash the Komao, so we should get this Rock Slide now. Barely does anything to Komao, but we got the Arcanine under 50%, so that's nice. Komao flinches. Okay. We're at a quash again. And yeah, let's go ahead and go for another Rock Slide. So the Arcanine's gotta target the... Yeah, there's a Head Smash. Cleaver, yep, that's fine. So we'll get doubly knocked out here. We get the knockout on the Arcanine. That's good stuff. Hello, child. Yo, what up, Drake? Drake. Alright, you're probably just gonna go for clanning scales again. Yeah, that's fine. And we're gonna get our... You're gonna get burned and leech seeded. Alrighty then, Heliolisk comes in. Heliolisk, we are going to have to... Flamethrower? And we're gonna have to protect the Basculegion here. Give me a name for my new Minecraft world. Into the protect. Not gonna do much. Fine. Flamethrower. Good stuff on the Heliolisk. You're gonna get leftovers, then you're gonna get leech seed damage, and then burn damage. Right. This turn, we are going to... We'll Giga Drain on the Kommo-o. And then we'll Aqua Jet into the Heliolisk. See what we get going on there. A new name for your world. How about Obsidian Drift? There's a protect. That's fine. We are going to get the Aqua Jet onto the Heliolisk, and it should... Dry Skin? Well, I messed up. I done messed up. I forgot I had dried skin. Well, we lose because I'm dumb. So that's fine. I don't know if Scovillain's gonna be able to take it down by himself, though. This is gonna be tough. This is an uphill battle here. We're about to lose our screens, I think, too. I think we have like one more turn on the screens. Wow, Heliolisk totally is a counter to Basculegion because it can't get hit by water attacks, and then it's immune to ghost attacks. So that's wild, actually. All right, leech seed and burn damage. We heal a little bit. There's the light screen. That sucks. Probably Metagross in the back. Oh yeah, it's the Grimmsnarl. I'm stupid. I don't think Grimmsnarl has any way to recover. So I am going to protect here. To get a little bit more healing. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, wow. Well, Leech Seed, you're taking a lot from that. And then Burn, you're dying. Did you just kill yourself? Dude, you just killed yourself. Alright. You just killed yourself, bro. Scovillain! Scovillain is a menace. Straight up, bro. I don't know. A 7-win streak. I'm on a 7-win streak with this stupid Scovillain. Alright, so I've seen some videos about like Scovillain and like, you know, its power and capabilities and things that it can do and things like that. And I'm like, okay, this is pretty cool. It's a kind of stally kind of Pokemon, and I get it. And you can build it kind of bulky, and like, it's cool. Like, I like the gimmick and stuff like that. But now that I built a team to use it with, it is a freaking menace, bro. It is an absolute menace of a Pokemon. I'm on a 7-win streak with a stinking Scovillain, and that's wild. Alright, so we do have an ad break coming up for you guys on Twitch. So I'm not going to start a new battle yet because I don't want you guys to miss out. I'll just go ahead and quit out, redeem some things, and we'll just kind of talk and hang out for a minute. But yeah, this Scovillain, dude. So okay, so first of all, notes on that battle. I got the clutch Aqua Jet kill on the Arcanine, which was nice, but Heliolisk completely walls Basculegion. Like, you might like especially if they have the dry skin ability, you might as well just forfeit, because if you have 2 water type moves with Grave Crash and Aqua Jet, and then you have Last Respects can't hit Heliolisk, so it like completely walls it. That's wild. So that's something I need to keep in mind for now on. Heliolisk, Basculegion is in trouble. Like, you're in danger. I don't know why that Kommo-o went for the Clanging Souls thing. It killed itself. It took so much damage, and then with Leech Seed and with Leech Seed and the burn, like, it just wasn't gonna live. He kind of just threw, to be honest, but you know, I'll take it. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say. This Scovillain is a menace. Now, I'm not saying that Scovillain is invincible. Like, it definitely is not the best thing out there, but it's fun, and it's annoying. And that's what I'm enjoying right now. The fun, it is fun and annoying is what I like to do. That's all good to me. So then any additional notes? Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any additional notes besides that Heliolisk thing. I have to remember that, because Basculegion gets wrecked by that Heliolisk. Honestly, even if I brought the Pelipper gets wrecked by it too, because if the Heliolisk goes first, it just thunderbolts for ×4 effective damage. So Archelodon was going to be the only counter to that Heliolisk. But that Kommo-o would have wrecked the Archelodon. So that's there's something to keep in mind for sure. Now Basculegion, it's come so clutch in so many matches. I don't think it's worth taking off the team just yet. It's definitely done some work in some of the other fights as kind of like a late game sweeper. So I think we're gonna keep it. We're gonna hold on to it. But great game. That was fun. I did not think Scovillain was gonna hold it down, but that Kommo-o kind of killed himself. So I mean, what are you gonna do? But yeah, Twitch, you guys have about 30 seconds until your ads roll. So we will be back. YouTube, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna kind of go through my box a little bit. There's a Trick Room team that I'm kind of tweaking up, so we'll work on that and kind of talk and hang out till Twitch comes back. And if you're subscribed on Twitch, you're not even gonna see any ads, so you're gonna hang out for the whole fun bit. So if you're not, we will see you guys in a few minutes. You're not gonna miss any battles. I'll see you guys when you get back. You guys are gone in 10 seconds, and I'll see you soon. Alrighty then, so let's go into the box. So I was working besides this team. Besides this team, I was working on a Trick Room team. I did not have the best results with it, unfortunately. Essentially, I have two Trick Room modes for this team. The one is obviously with the Mawile. So it is a Trick Room team, so the objective is to get the Trick Room up. And then Mawile's either going to be going in or the Swampert's going to go in. So depending on what are the threats on the other side, if there's some heavy hitter Pokemon in regards to ground type Pokemon or fire types, so like a Charizard, Garchomp, like kind of combo kind of thing, Mawile is definitely not going to come. It's definitely going to be Swampert's game on that one. So I try to basically choose two megas that offset each other's weaknesses, or mainly Mawile's weaknesses. So I was trying to think of something that would resist ground or take ground well and resist fire, and Swampert was the perfect answer to that. Besides that, I do have the Farigiraf as our setup for the Trick Room. I have Incineroar, but Incineroar wasn't doing the best on this team setup. But I definitely need a Mon that's going to be fire type that hits. And see, like the main reason I like the Incineroar is because it has that fire attack, the dark coverage, and it's got fake out pressure. Like that's the reason why I like the Incineroar. But in the matches that I had with this team, Incineroar really was just doing fake out and nothing else. It wasn't doing too much there. So Sinistcha was also doing decent stuff. Do I have Trick Room on Sinistcha? I do. So I have Trick Room and Life Dew on Sinistcha, along with the Rage Powder and Matcha Gotcha. It's basically to ensure Trick Room stays up, and also Life Dew to keep my Mawile and my Swampert healthy. I do have a lot of HP invested in Mawile and the Swampert, so that Sinistcha is essentially just to keep them healthy. The biggest thing with Swampert is I need to be weary of people's hidden grass type moves, because it will one-shot this Swampert, unfortunately. And then I have Sylveon. See, like I wasn't sure about the Sylveon. It hits hard. It's got life orb, so it is hitting hard, but and I needed a special attacker on the team. Like I don't really have a big special attacking threat on the team, so I thought Sylveon was a good Pokemon to kind of slot in there. But yeah, that's our Trick Room team that I'm working on right now. I'm not super ecstatic about its performance yet. It also could be like the way I'm driving the team. I may not be used to like different things that I'm seeing on the opposing team and what I should go for. So that's something to keep in mind. But yeah, so that's the Trick Room team we're going to be piloting and kind of working with after I have my fun with the Skull Villain team. So welcome back, Twitch. You were missed. We're gonna go ahead and jump right back into our next battle here. All right, ranked battles, doubles. We are now an Ultra Ball team tier. That's sweet, and we're gonna jump right in. See if we can get Master Ball. That'd be cool. Incineroar, Basculegion, Archlodon. Wow. Swampert, Gengar, and the Pelipper. Alright, so Scovillain looks pretty good here. The only thing I'm scared of with the Scovillain is that Gengar. That Gengar is definitely scary. Am I going to do a mirror match with the Archlodon and Pelipper? Probably not. Yeah, so I think we're going to go Sableye, Cleaver. We'll bring Scovillain in the back for the potential Swampert. And trying to handle the Basculegion. And then we'll bring our own Basculegion. I think that looks alright. We're not going to go rain mode for this game. Our Scovillain's going to be... We have to be careful with it. This match. So... And Cleaver's not going to be doing too great either in the rain. But getting those rocks up to break any potential focus sashes is really good. So I definitely want to try to get that in there. There's the fake out, of course. The light screen up. And Dragon Pulse. No, Flash Cannon. Onto the Cleavor. Yep. Alright, that's unfortunate. Alright, we are going to Quash on the Archlodon. And we're going to Stone Axe into the Incineroar. What I'm thinking is going to happen is the Incineroar is going to possibly Parting Shot onto the Cleavor. And then Archlodon is just going to attack into the Cleavor because he thinks he's going to go first. But we are going to quash it, so we're going to be able to get our rocks and hit the Pelipper. That's what I'm assuming is going to come in. No switch. Well, I lose. Okay, that hit. We're gonna get our rocks up. There's a Parting Shot. So I was kind of right of what was gonna happen. But that's a Gengar. So I am assuming... Yep, Cleavor did his part. I'm assuming this Gengar either knows Rain Dance. Nihilistic Nerd, what's up, man? Ah, yes, Pokemon Champions. Bada boom, man. Bada boom. Yeah, I think we're gonna get wrecked by this team, though. Gengarite. Welp. It's not what I thought was gonna happen. We got a shiny Mega Gengar with his third eye staring right into your soul. I'm assuming the Gengar probably has... Is this online? Yes, it is. Playing against some people on ranked tonight. Electroshot. Yeah, so Gengar would have gone first with the Rain Dance, because I quashed it. Now Archelon is stuck in that. Oh, did I miss? Bro. Yeah, I think we lose this. He's looking at my bowels. Yeah, he's got that third eye. Yeah, he's staring into all your innards. Straight up. Yeah, I think we lose. Missing that Leech Seed, it was pretty big. I don't know how I'll be able to recover from that. He's just gonna Sludge Bomb into this slot again. I'm messing up. I ran out of time. He protected, it didn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna forfeit. I think I straight up just lose. I also ran out of time. So there's the Electroshot into the Sableye. We take that decently, but the Flamethrower went into the wrong slot. And yeah, I think we lose. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and forfeit here. Missing that Leech Seed was really bad, and just puts us way too behind. That Gengar, I knew the Gengar was going to be a problem. In retrospect, I probably should have brought in, instead of the Scovillain, I should have brought in the Basculegion. I didn't think the Gengar was going to be there. I should have thought about the Gengar because of the hitting with sludge bombs, so that's definitely my bad. He's gonna have to tell Twitter I have a microbean. Yo, Twitter doesn't need to know. Save it for your OnlyFans. Save it for the OnlyFans. We'll just go ahead and jump into another battle. I definitely should have. I messed up and ran out of time, and that's our first loss with that team. All right, we got Garchomp, Metagross, Whimsicott, Dragonite, Basculegion, and Charizard. They already picked their team. Look at that. Okay. Am I going to bring Rain? Well, Rain looks like it's going to help them with their Dragonite and Basculegion, so that's probably a no. Plus, Archelon just doesn't match up well against this team. So we are going to go Sableye, Cleaver, and then our regular Scovillain. And do I bring Pelipper instead of Basculegion? Basculegion just hits a lot of people, like a lot of things on our team pretty well. So I guess we'll keep the Basculegion. Our opponent really picked their team quick, so they're probably leading maybe Charizard, Garchomp. That would be my guess. Charizard, Whimsicott. Okay. All right. Do I predict the Protect from the Charizard? I think Charizard's going to protect here. I think that's what's going to happen. If this Charizard doesn't protect, I think I just straight up lose. Probably. Whimsicott protects. Dang it, I lose. Oh, they double protect. To scope out what I'm going to do? Okay, that's fine. Double protect actually works better in my favor. So we're gonna quash the Charizard now, and then we're just gonna straight up Stone Axe into the Charizard slot. And even if he switches anything out, I still getting my rocks up. And if he doesn't switch out, Charizard's dead. Okay. Charizard's dead. Okay, cool. Double protect was not on my bingo card, but I will take that. And we get our rocks up, so anything that comes in now is going to get hit by rocks, especially that Dragonite. All right, we got the Garchomp. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and set up a Reflect to reduce physical damage, and then we're gonna go ahead and let's go for a the Reflect up. Go for the X-Scissor. Moonblast into Sableye. All right. Rock Slide. Don't flinch. Dude, we flinched. Come on, man. We live that. X-Scissor. Alright, good damage on the Whimsicott. Focus Sash is fine. And then another Rock Slide. Sableye lives. Okay. Cleaver, you did work. I appreciate you, my boy. Thank you so much. Alrighty then. So from here, we're gonna go Scovillain. Does a Whimsicott protect here? Just in case the Whimsicott protects. It did protect. Good. That was a good call. Me. We're gonna Quash. We're gonna Leech Seed. And then Rock Slide, that's fine. Sableye is gonna go down here, but that's okay. Sableye did its job. And this Garchomp's gonna get burned now. So you're going to be doing not that good of damage. All right, so the Garchomp is no longer a threat, so that is good stuff there. And we're going to be siphoning damage, health from him as we hang out here. So, next up, we got we're going to bring in our, yeah, that's fine. We're going to bring in our Basket Legion. Now, who is their fourth Pokemon? I'm guessing it's going to be the Dragonite. We're gonna go ahead and Wave Craft Aqua Jet? No. I think we're gonna Lash Respects. No, we're gonna Aqua Jet into the Whimsicott. And then we are going to Giga Drain into the Garchomp. Alright, Whimsicott goes down, no more Tailwind, that's perfect. And we're gonna get a neutral, there's a Rock Slide first. Not gonna do much. But we're gonna get a neutral Giga Drain off on this thing. Get some HP, and then the Leech Seed is gonna kill it. Sweet. Alright. And they got one Pokemon left. So we've got, there's a Dragonite. It's going to lose multi-scale because of the rocks. Let's go. Alright, sweet. So I think the Dragonite is going to go for the Scovillain. Is it going to go for the Scovillain? Thunder. Relive that. So you're gonna take a lot of damage from this. I didn't know it was gonna kill. Dang, bro. That's a GG's. I did not know that was gonna kill. I knew it was gonna do a lot of damage, but I didn't know it was gonna kill. GG's, thanks Nihilistic. Yeah, let's jump into our next game. That was a good game. I thought I had that lost first turn, but the fact that they double protected first turn totally opened me up to have a good chance at the fight. Now, I thought that the Charizard was going to protect for sure, and I thought he was just going to do something with the Whimsicott, like set up the Tailwind. So I made a read off of that play. And I went for the Stone Axe into the Whimsicott, and just to set up my light screen. But imagine if he didn't. So basically, I would have been in a really bad position if he didn't protect the Charizard, and just went for Heat Wave. I would have been in really bad shape. I don't know if my Cleavor would have lived, honestly. So. Fun match. That was good. Let's jump in again. That was good stuff. Menta. All right, we got Sneasler. We got the Staraptor, Garchomp, Serperior, Frostlass, and the Corviknight. Interesting team. I like it. It's got Corviknight down there, so I like it a lot. Does Archelodon like this match? I don't think so. A lot of things are would kill the Archelodon. So I think we're gonna have to go with Scovillain again. We're gonna go ahead and bring in a Sableye. We're gonna bring in Cleaver, and then the Scovillain. It's basically our core. I honestly am thinking about maybe taking out the Archelodon and Pelipper and bring in other alternatives for that kind of mode for this team. Thinking about it. Making it possibly like a semi Trick Room team, maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. Thinking about it, because I never bring the Archelodon Pelipper. So many people bring things to counter the Archelodon Pelipper, so it's like maybe I should take that off the team. But let's go ahead and jump in and see what we've got. Staraptor, Sneasler. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I think we're gonna go ahead and first we're going to set up the Reflect. And then we are going to, oh crap, I don't have Protect on this Cleaver. I might switch into the Basculegion. Just in case he goes for Final Gambit on the Cleaver. Yeah, let's switch into the Basculegion. Mega Staraptor, so freaking cool, bro. Take out, not gonna work. Set up the Reflect. Close combat, also not gonna work. He's doubling into that Basculegion, bro. That did not do as much damage as I thought it would do. Alrighty then. Let's go ahead and quash into the Staraptor. And then we're going to Wave Crash into it. Alright, just don't burn me. I got paralyzed. Please still attack. Wave Crash. Staraptor's down. Good stuff. Staraptor's gonna be the biggest threat against our Scovillain, so that's sweet. We take those. Some chip damage onto the Sneasler. Basculegion did its job. Took out one of the biggest threats on the field, so that's cool. We are still living with the Basculegion. Dire Claw will probably take it out, though. Dire Claw on the Sableye. And we flinch. Well, let's get some more chip damage on the Sneasler. Okay, switching out to what? Corviknight. Corviknight's going to take a little bit of damage, not too much. Okay. Garchomp's going to take out... Going to take out the Basket Legion. Sableye still lives. Big damage on the Garchomp. Alright, let's bring the Cleaver in. You still got 3 Pokemon left. And it's the Sneasler. So Sableye, we are going to quash the Garchomp. Then we are going to Stone Axe the Corviknight. Alright, big Stone Axe. Got it down to 50%. That's nice. Got rocks set up on the field. Iron Head into Sableye. Alright. I am sad to lose Sableye, but it definitely did the work. Alright. We go with the Scovillain. Alright, so I know he knows that the Scovillain is definitely a problem. So I'm going to go ahead and protect the Scovillain turn 1. And we are going to... I wonder if the Corviknight went for Roost. I think I might have misplayed here. Yeah, I think I misplayed. Oh, we got the flinch. Garchomp's definitely going down this turn, so the Leech Seed's going into the Corviknight in case he goes for Roost. We'll outpace the Corviknight if it starts roosting. Cleaver survives. Garchomp's going down to burn. Well, it's going to go down to Life Orb. I need Scovillain to not flinch. We get the Leech Seed, nice. It's gonna roost. Alright, we outpace. All right. So the reflect is gone. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Out comes a Sneasler. So the Sneasler is going to go for a fake out. Who does he go who does he go for the fake out on? Probably Scovillain. Or did you just go for a straight up attack on the Cleavor? Alright, goes for the Cleavor. Brave Bird? Yep. That killed! No way, bro. That sucks. That took too long, man. Yeah, I lost. That took too long. And I underestimated the Brave Bird from the... Should've, Yeah, it took too long to get the Scovillain out. I should have brought the Scovillain out earlier. I wasted too many turns of my Reflect. Dang, bro. I was hopeful that the Scovillain was going to be able to live a Brave Bird. Yeah, they pulled that out on the last second. Yeah, I was hoping that the Scovillain was going to live the Brave Bird, and then it would have got burned. And then I would have had Leech Seed on both the Corviknight and the Sneasler. Protect, heal up more. And then Brave Bird, see, at that range though, if it did that much damage, at that range, I think Brave Bird would have killed the Scovillain on the second time around anyway. That sucks. Plus, the Sneasler knows Dire Claw, so, and that's poison and it's super effective as well. So I think the Scovillain took too long to come out. Yeah, I think the Scovillain took too long to come out. And they had too many things to hit the Scovillain with. Alright, I'm gonna edit the team. I like this team a lot and I like the core. But I think the Archlodon and Pelipper are never being brought. And I feel like there could be a different mode that I can bring the scope, like instead of the Scovillain, when it has bad matchups, I can bring something else instead. So if we have that mindset, Scovillain's weak to flying, takes neutral to water. I think it takes neutral to ground. It's weak to poison. I think it's weak to rock. I think it's weak to bug. It might be actually neutral to bug. I should just look up its stinking stats. I don't know why am I guessing here? Sometimes I forget the resistances and stuff like that. And like when it's a resistance and then one's super effective, like they offset. Sometimes I forget those. Let's go. Scovillain, Cerebi. All right, so it is going to be weak to poison, like I said, flying, like I said, and rock, like I said. It actually is not weak to ground. It resists it with grass, and then weak, so it's natural. It's neutral. All right, and it's actually neutral to fire, and it's neutral to bug, like I thought it was, because the fire resists it. Okay. So we're covering for a weakness of poison, flying, and rock. I mean, the first thing that pops in my head is steel. A steel type Pokemon would straight up just block all of those weaknesses. There any other weaknesses that would, any other Pokemon typings that would be good into it? I think it's got to be a steel type, some kind of steel type Pokemon, and plus we need a steel type Pokemon to be able to deal with fairy types, so we definitely need some steel on the team. Yeah, we need some steel. Okay. So with knowing that, we need some steel type Pokemon to fill into a slot here. Alrighty then. At first glance, who do I like here at first glance? Mega Scizor looks kind of cool, but the problem with Mega Scizor yeah, I don't know about Mega Scizor. Mega Lucario? It would be our special attacker. We need special attackers because right now it's 2 physical and then Scovillain's a special, but he's not really focused on being a special attacker, so we need something that hits on the special attacking side. So I mean, that eliminates a lot of the steel type Pokemon, honestly. I think that kind of just leaves like Goodra. It leaves Goodra. Goldengo does special attacking. Mega Lucario still in the running. Aegislash. Aegislash brings another dark weakness though, which is not too good because we already have the Masculegion being weak to dark. So it's Goldengo or Lucario. Goldengo also has the dark type Pokemon issue. So honestly, it's either Lucario or Goodra. Gudra. Gudra would do good in a trick room scenario. Yeah, Gudra would look good in a trick room scenario. But Lucario does hit a little bit harder. But Gudra is more... Just look at that defense, bro. Those defensive stats. Maybe I'll mess with Gudra. Let me take a look at its abilities. Its shell armor, like the best thing that it does. Attacks landed on the Pokemon will never crit. Okay. Gas type moves do not work on the Pokemon. Instead, they boost attack by 1. That's okay. When the Pokemon is hit by a contact move, the attacker's speed stat is lowered by 1. I guess shell armor is pretty good. Ice beam, flash cannon. You vote Gudra. This is Hisuian Gudra. It's not a regular Gudra. Just so you know, Drake. Do you learn anything? Gives allies a critical hit boost. Dragon types receive a 2-stage boost. All other receive a 1-stage boost. Okay. Steel boom. Arm. Yeah, you don't really learn anything. Fire Blast is actually good coverage. It's 85% accuracy. That's kind of rough. Thunderbolt's good coverage. Ancient Power is good coverage. It has a lot of good coverage moves. But nothing to increase its like its attack in any way. Flash Cannon, Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam. Who do I have Ice Beam? Garchomp? I could just hit Garchomp with Dragon Pulse. I don't know why I have the Ice Beam. Well, the Ice Beam will guarantee a 1-hit KO, though. I suppose. Okay. Alright, let's go for... Protect. We'll keep Ice Beam. Okay, we'll do that. We'll use some Gudra. We'll try it out. We'll see how it slots into here. So Gudra, and what would go well with the Gudra? I would say a Trick Room. What is this? I would say a Trick Room user. Say Farigiraf. Look at the giraffe. Man, I love that giraffe. Where is it? All right, I'm blind. There it is. Citrus Berry. All right, so this team kind of has like a Trick Room mode then, with Goodra, Farigiraf, and I can play around with the other ones. I think my biggest thing is if Scovillain has a bad matchup, that was like my core. I think now, like, see, but like, is Goodra hitting hard enough? I mean, we can only find out. Let's find out. I think I might want to give Kleavor Protect too. Because not having Protect on that one turn totally destroyed the fact that I had a Focus Sash. He's kind of living hits though, not gonna lie. So if he gets doubled into, he'll probably get messed up. All right, we'll keep Kleavor as it is. We'll try the Goodra out. Worst case scenario, we'll swap the Goodra out maybe for Lucario, Mega Lucario, special attacking Mega Lucario. But let's try out the Goodra. I don't think I see a lot of Goodras out there. let's try it out. Delay. Show me your team. Bro. If my timer's going and I don't see this team, I'm gonna be mad. No. Alright. Metagross. Starmie. Oracle. What is this team? Okay. It's partially Trick Room. Does Scovillain like this match? Nervous about the Gardevoir. Basket Legion hits a lot of things on their team hard. I don't know if Scovillain's the way to go here. We're gonna do it. I think I probably should have brought Goodra, to be honest. Goodra hits a lot of things on her team, except for the Metagross completely walls it. But let's see what happens. All right, I'm predicting a Trick Room Protect. There's the Protect. I think we're gonna get a Trick Room from the Hatterene. I missed? Bro. I didn't even know Stone Axe could miss. Bro. We're gonna quash the Torkoal. And we're gonna Stone Axe into the Torkoal now. That's rough. Quash. This should be big damage. Yeah, we live that. Big damage on the turtle. Come on. Give me the big damage. Tell me you went for Eruption. Thank you. Hatterene is going to knock out the Sableye. I should have predicted the stupid tech there. That was my bad. Sableye, you go down. I'm sorry, bro. What are we doing here? Yeah, we're kind of playing from behind right now. Heat wave, that's gonna hit hard. Cleaver goes down. Dazzling gleam, single target. We resist it. Battering gets burned. Magic bounce? Dude, I forgot about magic bounce. Yeah, I think we lose now. One more trick room turn. Magic bounce, huh? Double protect, stall out the sun in the trick room. We're definitely playing from behind though. We're really behind actually. Magic bounce. Oh, Mega Starmie. What's their last mon? Frostlass. I'm predicting a protect on Actually, no. I think Frostlass is going to... Not going to do much. Shadow Ball is probably not going to kill. Hey, let's go. Last respects. Nice. Crap. No, dude. We only lived because of that light screen. That's crazy. Get some more burn damage on. Dang, I can't use Last Respects. It got disabled because of Cursed Body. I don't think I kill from this range. And I think Liquidation might kill me. Dang, that was a tight battle. Yeah, I think they got it. Yep. Dang. Yeah, that first turn was rough. When I missed my attack on the Hatterene with the Cleavor first turn, that was rough. Alright, we got Pelipper, Basculegion, Staraptor, Sneasler, Belly Bolt, interesting, and the Archlodon. So we got a rain team with Staraptor and Sneasler in there. They all look like they want to go fast. So I think I might bring the Trick Room mode. All right, let's see what they lead with. Depending on what they lead with, I might have to switch out. Pelipper, Basculegion. Okay. Wow. Well, I'm getting wrecked first turn. Let's go. That's not good. Yeah, I think I lost this one. I probably should have protected with the Basket Legion. Yeah, then it just goes down. Dang, bro. Yeah, I got wrecked on this game. Yeah. I think Staraptor is your Mega Evolution, right? So, yeah. You Mega Evolve close combat into Goodra. Goodra goes down. And Archelodon's probably going to be faster than the Cleavor. But just for science, let's see how much a Goodra can take. For science. Can it take a close combat from a Mega Staraptor? Let's see. No, it can't. Okay. Lesson learned. So I learned a couple of things, good things there. I learned Goodra can't live a Mega Evolved Staraptor's close combat. Basket Legion in the rain with Life Orb one-shots a Farigiraf. Things were learned. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Goodra. The Goodra brings a decent tank, but I don't think it brings enough like offensive pressure. Do I have a Metagross? I don't think I do have Metagross. I have a Mawile. And Mawile could slip in for that Goodra slot. Mega Molao definitely slots in there nice. Why are some of them X'd out? So these are Pokemon that have moves on them that are not in the game or not legal to them anymore. So like right there, you'll see like this Pinsir knows Takedown and it's not legal or doesn't know it in this game. Or is not supposed to know it in this game. So I would have to remove that move and then it would become and then that Pokemon would become available to be used. Molao Light, Molao Ice, Molao White. Some of these like Mega Evolution Stones have like names where like I don't know how I should say it. It just feels weird to say. Okay. I feel like I should probably change this to that. And I should probably, instead of helping hand, no, we'll keep helping hand. But let's dump the whole thing into into defense. I think that could help. Now, I don't know, even if with that, I don't know if Farigiraf would live a rain boosted, life orb boosted Basculegion wave crash. I don't think it would still. But thinking about like the types of things that we go up against, I feel like it's worth having the defense stat maxed out for the Farigiraf. All right, let's see what we got. Cast form. Okay, so we got dual rain. Okay, we have rain, sun, and potential snow. All right, this is a cast form team, literally to be able to just do whatever. What am I most afraid of on here? I can't bring the Mawile. The Mawile gonna get wrecked by that Ninetales. And Politoed's gonna hit things hard either way. They're all special attackers. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring Sableye. I think we're gonna bring the Cleaver too. I don't know if Scovillain's a good option here. But I think it's a better option than the Mawile, so yeah, we'll bring it. Alright, let's see what we got. Politoed Ninetales. So, are you in the sun or are you in the rain? There's the sun. Okay, so it's not a rain Politoed. Light screen? I think Politoed knows Fake Out, so maybe I should switch the Politoed out. Just in case. Alright, now I'm confused. Is this a bot? A crit on the Cleavor, bro. Yeah, we're fighting from behind right now. What do I do here? Okay. Oh, I miscounted. That's not good. Okay. I think this is a bot. I think I'm fighting a bot right now. Yeah. She probably went Aurora Veil. Oh no, she didn't. She went Thunderbolt. Okay. Takes out the Frostlass. Is this a bot? Like this hat that I don't know. I don't understand. I am confused. Water absorb? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I just healed their Politoed. I'm dumb. I'm just straight up dumb. I think I win still, but I'm stupid. I'm mad at myself. I should just turn the game off. That was bad. I played terribly. So when Politoed doesn't have Drizzle, it has Water Absorb. Got it. Stupid, bro. Oh, Alolan Ninetales, Rotom Wash, Hisuian, Samurott, Clefable, Armor Rogue, and this. Go with that. All right, let's hopefully play better this time. Ninetales Rotom. Interesting. All right, that wasn't that bad of a turn. Cleaver got the rocks up. That's great. Ninetales is pretty close and going down. Rotom hitting hard. So let's see if we can get some chip damage on the rock slide on these two. And I did boost it up with a helping hand. So let's see if we can take out the Ninetales and then get some damage on the Rotom. All right. They're about 28% to the Rotom. That's good. We get a flinch? Nope. Thunderbolt. I'll take that. Paralysis. See if we can take the Rotom out. Mega Clefable. I have no clue what this does. It's not enough. Flamethrower. Fable gets burned. You have magic bounce? Bro. Bro, this Clefable, bro. It's a wall. It's a tank. Okay. Giga Drain on the Rotom. No, stopped. Fable's burned. Trick Room is done. Who's their last Pokemon? Armorogue. Okay. And Flamethrower for the kill. Cool. Yeah, Mega Clefable. I didn't even know what it did. It's got magic bounce. Bruh. Yeah, so note to self. Mega Clefable has magic bounce. I'm just learning a bunch tonight. A whole new world of learning stupid information about Pokemon that no one ever uses. Alright, Sableye, Talonflame, Typhlosion, Arcanine, Sylveon, Raichu. Okay. Cleaver looks good here. Sableye looks good here. Sableye Cleaver. Ballout's gonna get wrecked by all the fire type Pokemon on this team. So we'll bring Basculegion and Scovillain. A whole new world. Sneasler Admirer. Cool. Alright, let's see what we got. Talonflame Sableye. Okay. We're going to Reflect. And we are going to Stoneaxe. Is it going to protect the Talonflame? I'm assuming he's going to protect the Talonflame, so I'm going to go for the Stoneaxe on the Sableye. He goes for Tailwind on the Talonflame. I suck. There's a Reflect, okay. There's my Reflect. And my Stoneaxe. Alright, we're gonna quash into the Talonflame, make it go last. Okay. It's fine. Quash. Boop. Push it down. And Rock Slide. Hits both. Talonflame goes down. Sableye lives on 18%. Goodbye, Talonflame. What you got? What you got? Typhlosion? Typhlosion. Taking 75%. Risking my Light Clay and my Focus Sash. We are going to quash the Typhlosion, and we're going to go safely for another Rock Slide. Yep. It's fine. Sableye lives on 1%. Crazy. Cleaver's doing work here. I'll take that. You take those. And we got a Raichu. So I'm assuming the Raichu is going to Fake Out. We are going to get a light screen up real quick. Actually, it's his last Pokemon. I'm actually going to foul play onto the Sableye to try to knock it out. Raichu Y has no guard. Zap Cannon on the Sableye. Okay. X-Scissor. Raichu goes down. And Kleavor still lives. And that's a win. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I probably should have quashed the Raichu to keep the Sableye alive. I think I kind of got greedy a little bit. Yeah. So I should have quashed the Raichu. I thought he was gonna fake out, but I should have quashed the Raichu, X-Scissored into that. My Sableye would still be alive. And then all we would have is that Sableye left. The opposing Sableye, so. But a win, we got a win, so that we take those. But just a mental note of what I should have done. To learn from. Got to learn from these things. Learning is good. I couldn't think of anything that rhymes with learning. Yearning. Alright. We have Incineroar, Sylveon, Garchomp, Rigraff, Venusaur, Charizard. Okay. For that lead, I do not like Molo. I do like Farigiraf. They have an opposing Farigiraf. So we're gonna do Sableye, Kleavor. I think we're just gonna do the Basculegion Scovillain combo. My concerns. I don't think it's a trick rooming Farigiraf. I'm also a little bit nervous about the Incineroar. Alright, let's see what they lead with. I think this is a game where, like, if I don't lead well, I'm losing. Alright, let's see what we got. Garchomp and Incineroar. Alright, Garchomp goes for Rock Slide. Okay. Alright, we're going to Quash on the Garchomp, and then we're going to Stone Axe onto the Incineroar. Pat him on the head. Stone Axe. Incineroar lives. Get the stones up. There's Barry, that's cool. Flare Blitz. You live that. Rock Slide. Lever goes down. Okay. Do I predict the switch out of Incineroar? I think I do. Incineroar does not switch out. That sucks. Parting shot? Yep. I messed up. I went Aqua Jet. I didn't mean to. Maybe he protects the Charizard. That sucks. Solar Beam. Yeah, I messed up, bro. That's gonna go on to the Basket Legion, go down. Okay. Alright, Sableye could be able to do one more last thing for me. That's going to be set up light screen. He's thinking. It's not looking good. They have 4 Pokemon. We have 2. Archump switches into Farigiraf. Charizard switches. It's gonna die when it comes in. There goes Incineroar. If you bring Charizard out, it dies automatically. Helping Hand, it's gonna die because I quashed it. Oh wait, no, the Armor Tail, I forgot. Well, there's the Rock Slide. Oh, please don't miss. Please don't flinch. I need you to not flinch, Scovillain. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Alright, I think Garchomp goes down to burn here. No, it doesn't. Protect. Charizard dies as soon as it comes out. Yeah, no. Nice. I think Charizard's gonna die as soon as it comes out. Because of rocks. Let's go. Kleavor still doing work. Kleavor still doing work out here. Yeah, we just Giga Drain. Kleavor, let's go. Yeah, that's not gonna do enough, bro. Special defense drop. You're gonna get burned, and I'm still leech seeded. Yeah, just forfeit. Or just protect for the win. You're gonna stall out time? Or did you disconnect? Bruh. Let's go, bro. Oh, Scovillain, Kleavor, you guys are a menace. Kleavor's getting kills while he's dead in the ground. That's awesome. Wake up. Alright, cool. All right, guys, I think I am going to actually call it there. I do have work in the AM, so we are going to call it there. Great games tonight. I think I only lost maybe like 3 games with this team. I think 4. The rest were wins. So great matches tonight. So I really appreciate everyone stopping by. Nihilistic Drake, thank you for hanging out, bro. I appreciate it. King, I saw you drop in early. King Token, dropping in early in the chat earlier today. Thank you for the follow again. And anyone else watching, I appreciate if you guys can leave a like and subscribe on the YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, or if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and leave me a follow so next time I go live you guys can come hang out and you can see Scovillain do more menacing crazy. It's a menace. Scovillain is a problem and I love it. It's so good. It's such a derpy looking Pokemon. I love it so much. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. Leave a like, subscribe if you are on YouTube so you can be here next time I go live. Or like I said, if you're on Twitch, go ahead and do the thing and follow so you can come hang out. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the Ender, so that is my YouTube channel. Go ahead and subscribe on there. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter as well. There's a different variety, different things I do. I saw Pokemon cards, so you'll see like Twitter stuff of that kind of things. Instagram will be like my clips that I do from streams and things like that. And then YouTube, you can see my clips on there as well, and past streams if you prefer that platform over Twitch. But anyway, I am out, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. I will be back Wednesday, most likely Wednesday. But yeah, that is it for me. Thank you guys for hanging out. Much Raven love. I will catch y'all later. Peace out.